ti rečem koliko te ljubim, svi pusti libri bili bi malo, a da se stisneš tu uz moje grudi, bez jedne riči sve bi se znalo. Najlipija među svim lipima, usne mi svoje daj. Da me poljubiš, da te poljubim, pitali bi pošto svit. Da me poljubiš, da te poljubim, pivali bi anđeli. Da me poljubiš, da te poljubim, nima tega ča ti ne bi da. Misoci zvizde ča nebo blize, sve bi ti skinija. Osliče cijelo srce bi bilo, kad bi me ljubila. Da je malo po tvoje lancune, posteja tepla, tajne ti skriva, duše i tila najlipje pokune. Ti imaš ono ča meni triba, najlipša među svim lipima, usne mi svoje daj. Da me poljubiš, da te poljubim, pitali pošto svit, da me poljubiš.
Welcome everybody as we celebrate 170 years of Croatians in Chicago and the publication of a great new book highlighting the wonderful contributions and achievements of Croatians in Chicago called Croatians in Chicagoland by my dear friend Marija Dugandzic. I'm looking at this great crowd here tonight on a Monday night, and I'm thinking one thing. I'm a Chicago girl, and there's one thought that comes to my mind. Croatians have clout, right? And I know you're all wondering, what is this Irish chick doing up on the stage talking about Croatia? Well, my name tag says, I wish I was Croatian. I was actually adopted by the Dugandzic family almost 2 decades ago, and indoctrinated in everything Croatian. So let me tell you, I make really good cabbage rolls. I know that no holiday meal is complete without soup, right? You have to have soup, right? And I also know that when your Croatian friend says, oh, I'm just having a small wedding, that means 500 people are coming. The only thing I have not mastered are the pronunciations of all the names, so forgive me in advance because I may butcher them a little bit. But I know Marija and everyone gathered here is so proud to honor some of the great Croatian Chicagoans and their accomplishments in politics, the law, business, the arts, sports, right? Croatians have game, right? Tony, Chris, John. And of course the media, and who knew that the voice of Chicago, America's anchorman and my idol since I was 8 years old, Bill Kurtis, was Croatian. I have had a wonderful journey with my Croatian friends, and when I think of them, one thing comes to mind over even the cabbage rolls, and that is their great sense of family, these big, beautiful, strong, extended families. And I think tonight, everybody in Chicago is part of the Croatian family, and it doesn't matter if your name is Daley or Schakowsky or Kavanaugh, we're all Croatian today. So it's my honor right now to introduce the Acting Consul General from Croatia here in Chicago, Renee Pea. Renee?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dobro večer svima. It is my special honor to welcome you all here today on behalf of the Croatian Consulate General in Chicago and on my own behalf as the Acting Consul General of Croatia. So, Your Excellency, Mayor Daley, Congresswoman Schakowsky, Mr. Parajka, members of the Consular Corps, and all the distinguished guests. Welcome to this special night. It is really special for us. I just spoke the other day with my ex-boss, with my predecessor here, Mrs. Marica Matkovic, who you probably all know here, and she was very, very loved here. And she told me she just received the book from us, and she said, well, it's so wonderful to have this book right now, because I was walking through many bookstores before, seeing many books about other ethnic communities here in Chicago, and we didn't have a book. So now this day has come. Croatians have their book, and we also wanted to make this day even more special and honor some of the people who we believe that made special impact and through their achievements have made the Croatian name known here in Chicago and all over the US. So first of all, I wanted to say a very special thank you for Marija Dugandzic, who has written this book with a lot of love. This book describes the path of Croatians coming here 170 years ago and making their impact on this community, building this great city, or helping to build this great city and this great nation. We can see a lot of proof of their impact here today. As you can see behind me, these statues of the bowmen and the spearmen are the work of Ivan Meštrović, who is a famous sculptor. Also, we had a Croatian mayor, Michael Bilandic, the only Croatian mayor here in the city of Chicago. And you know, to the recent times, Toni Kukoc, who came from Croatia, played for the Bulls, as you probably all know, and now has decided to make Chicago his hometown. So we have a lot to celebrate. We also wanted to recognize some other names and some other distinguished persons who we believe have made their impact, and we would like to honor them today. I would also like to say that none of this would have been possible without Mayor Daley and his policy of inclusiveness and celebrating the ethnic diversity in the city. I would like to present to you Her Excellency, Madam Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic, the Ambassador of Croatia to the US.
Thank you, Renee. Mr. Mayor, Congresswoman Schakowsky, honored guests, dignitaries, it's such an honor to be here tonight with you on behalf of the Croatian government, on behalf of all of us at the Embassy of the Republic of Croatia, and it's truly an honor to be here personally with you on my own behalf. You know, I travel a lot around the United States, and everywhere I go, it's amazing. I meet Croats, Croatians, everywhere in America, in every little town, every little place, or a big town, a big place. But this community here in Chicago is really very special and very dear to my heart. I have to tell you that children in their innocence are usually the best judges. And they were here with me last year and participated in your parade on the Assumption Day. And they met a lot of you, talked to a lot of you. And when the visit was over, you know what they tell me? Mom, we're moving to Chicago next. And that really, I think, expresses the feelings of a lot of people who meet you here. And I have to recall again the meeting of our Prime Minister, Jadranka Kosor, with President Obama last month in Prague, where he spoke most dearly of all of you. And he told her that she has to visit Chicago to meet the Croatian community. Well, she will be visiting the United States next week. She will be meeting with Vice President Biden and a lot of other dignitaries. And unfortunately, we were not able to organize a visit to Chicago on such a short notice. But she will be speaking at the Johns Hopkins University, and we will have a special reception for her in the evening of the 25th of May, so please consider yourselves invited, all of you. And of course, we would like to invite all of you for our National Day reception on June 3rd. And of course, remember, the doors of the Croatian Embassy in Washington, D.C. are always open for you, because that is your home in the United States as well. I'm very much looking forward to having the exhibition by Mr. Vladimir Novak of the photographs of immigrants here. You will get a sneak preview these days, but the exhibition will be permanently put at your embassy in Washington, D.C., and we're hoping also to gather more information and artifacts that belong to the Croatian community here in the United States that would reflect the past, the present, and of course the future of our relations and the future of the community here. Last week, it was an honor to be here in Chicago with the Diplomatic Corps, and Mayor Daley was such a gracious host. I think everybody had a great time, and we thank you a lot for that. But, Mr. Mayor, I also have to tell you, when I talk to the members of the Croatian community here, that they always speak most highly of you, that they love you, and that we're all very honored to have you here tonight with us. So please, if you'll join me here on the stage, I would like to present to you a special recognition, actually 2 tokens of our appreciations for everything that you have done for the Croatian community. First is a copy of the lithograph that is done by our most famous sculptor, Meštrović, who is also the author of The Spearman and the Bowman. And that is a lithograph from the year 1917. It's a copy of it, of course, but I hope you will like it. And the second, I think, very, very special present that will bring dear memories to you is a photograph of you and your father in 1973, when you kindly participated in the Croatian procession. And I believe that this will be something that you will cherish dearly. So thank you very much. We all wish you a lot of success in your work and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Ambassador, for your kind remarks, and thank you for your wonderful presentation. With me in that wonderful picture was the late Mike Bolondek, a great friend of all of us in our family, and we always remember him. To our Consul General, to all the fine Croatians that have assembled here on behalf of 170 years here in Chicago, to all the honorees and to the elected officials. This city was founded by immigrants. Our past, our present, future will always be immigrants. And as I look over here, I see Father Joe from St. Jerome's, and I have the privilege of growing up in Bridgeport, and many, many families of Croatian background. We're very proud, as Ann pointed out, of their ethnic heritage, proud of their families, proud of their commitment to their children and grandchildren, a commitment of quality education, a commitment in all professions involved in every aspect of our life. Hard work and dedication in many factories, business people, all types. But most importantly, that great commitment of they know who they are. They never forgot from whence they came from. Very proud of their religious beliefs. They came to America. Your grandparents sacrificed and came here to make a better way of life for you and your children or grandchildren. There's been sacrifice in this, and that's what they did. As we celebrate this, you have to think about your parents, your grandparents, or great-grandparents for making that trip all the way to here. But at the same time, they never lost the heritage of the understanding of Croatia. They always had those ties back into the homeland, which is really important. That really makes immigrants. You never forget from whence you come from. Yes, you're Americans. Yes, you're proud. You're Croatians. And that is the key. You're proud of it. And that's what the key. They never forgot. And most people try to forget who they are. They gain some wealth, and they don't want to admit they're this or that or that. They just want to be somebody who they're really not. you never forget from whence you come from, and I know you're honoring the Blondic family. Mike Blondic was an outstanding lawyer, a business person, and a political leader here in our community. And to me, I had the privilege of knowing Nick and his Steve and Sister Ellen and all of the family, which are a remarkable family, the history of immigrants into our country, and of course, Croatians, which they're very proud of. I thank you for this honor. I thank the Croatian community for making what our city is, a city of ethnic diversity, a city of welcoming immigrants that really represent the future. And to all the honorees of every aspect of our life, it shows you what they have achieved through Croatians in 170 years in all aspects of our life. I congratulate you, and I'm greatly honored to be here this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Daley. And I bet in Bridgeport you've had a cabbage roll or two yourself, right? And now it's my pleasure to introduce Kathy Puchala from Governor Quinn's office. Kathy? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dobra večer. Thank you. I was hoping it was going to be easier for me to say it because I also speak Polish, but at least you understood, so that's good. Greetings. As Governor of the state of Illinois, it is a privilege to extend my warmest greetings to the Honorable Renee Pea, Acting Consul General of Croatia, distinguished members of the Croatian American community of Chicago, and all guests gathered to celebrate 170 years since the arrival of the first Croatian immigrant in the area. The Croatian community in Chicago has long been an essential part of the city's vibrant cultural landscape, at one point growing so large that it was known as the second Croatian capital. Today, the state of Illinois is proud to be home to more than 150,000 people of Croatian descent. National celebrations such as this broaden our perspective and enrich our culture by providing the opportunity for members of the Croatian American community in Chicago to rejoice in their rich heritage and to share Croatian culture and history with the community as a whole. Croatian Americans have made significant social, cultural, and economic contributions to the growth of Illinois over the years. Therefore, I am proud to rejoin in the recognition of this special event, and I hope that you all enjoy gathering with fellow countrymen and women in celebration of such a spirited occasion. On behalf of the people of Illinois, I offer my best wishes for an enjoyable and memorable celebration. Sincerely, Pat Quinn. Želim vam ugodna večer.
I don't think she has a problem with the pronunciations, do you? It's now my honor to